It's full of life, and that turns into that. No, come on. No, and there's no like magic here. There's no magic except for a few simple things. But this is food of the gods. Because this you would use in planting. You're going to use it also as a mulch around your gardens and around your planting. But I always hear people saying, oh, but Tanya, I've put down all these leaves and whatever, and blah, 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 and now it's like slosh. It's like slimy slosh. Okay. So the reasons why compost heaps get like mushy and smelly is because there's not enough brown to green. So brown to green means dried to fresh. And if your compost heap is sludgy and like kind of quite gross, all I want you to do is add more grey material, or brown material, dry material. So what is that? Well, cardboard boxes do the job. Cardboard boxes. If you have then put stuff through a chipper, then leave it out lying in the sun. Just put out a bit of weed guard and leave it out lying there for 3 days. And trust me, after 3 days, it'll be crisp. And then you add that to your compost heap. But then we're changing that ratio. Then the next thing is, how do we speed it all up? So, of course, we do like to get things done because we are all creatures of impatience. And we want the compost yesterday. And of course, the best compost is the one that you've made. So what we do to help life along and just like kind of get it going is we use this stuff here. So this is Compost Activator. What is Compost Activator? Well, first of all, basically, how do you use it? It's 50 mils, okay, of this stuff into 5 liters of water. And what you do is you just simply pour it over. So you put it into a watering can, and then you just pour it over your compost heap. And what it does, guys, it's got 29 good hohos. Good hohos. So what do we mean by good hohos? So that's the bacteria, the good bacteria, the things that eat organic matter. And basically when you add this to it, you speed up this process, this composting process. And you would apply this once every 2 weeks, okay? And then you must turn your compost heap, and then you put this on again, and you soak it in, really soak it in. And if you do this, guys, if you do that, stay where you are there. If you do this, you can have usable compost within 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks. From this to that. Because you've got 29 living hohos that you're adding. Good hohos. Okay? So, yeah, that helps us along. And it gets things going, because there is nothing worse than standing and waiting for a compost heap to do something. That just don't work in my book. Okay, so that's important. Mulching and composting.